Now, 11 million South Africans are said to be part of stokvels, with a total of 44 billion rand being saved annually, according to Nedbank. The head of retail investments, Sisa Cikido, joins me in studio. Thanks so much for your time on SABC News. Who are the best savers by province, according to Nedbank and the Stokvel Association?
So, Nzinga, thank you for having me. Afternoon to you and your viewers. According to our stats, it would be Gauteng, and closely after that, we're looking at Limpopo and the Free State region as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are there certain types of stokvels that are more popular than others?
100%. So 60% of the stokvel market would form part of your grocery and your burial stokvels, purely because stokvels, as per nature, are designed to become the support structure of a community, of an informal financial community. So it isn't surprising that we see individuals saving for those groceries because they know that ultimately they need to feed family at the end of the year when everyone comes through to their families wherever they are. When people get together for Christmas, etc., and the breadwinner then knows that, you know what, I'm actually going to have to feed my family. And also the breadwinner knows that I'm going to need to bury a lot of people in my family, these individuals, and it's all going to be on me. Mm-hmm. So stokvels form that kind of support structure, and they've always been, I mean, where stokvels started was, I think they were called stock fairs, where individuals would come together and buy cattle. So it's always been sort of, let's crowdfund everything that we need, and let's kind of create an economy that is ours.
Mm-hmm. So we're seeing around 44 billion rand being saved 100%. Annually. That's a massive amount of money, yeah. But only 5% of that is going to investments and things that could grow money for a longer period of time.
Correct. So like I said, a bulk of the stokvel market is for your groceries and for your burial stokvels, and because of its historic nature as well. I mean, I'm sure you know, Gogo would always say, go and make sure that my stokvel is paid, you know, that type of thing. But now the younger people are also saying, you know what, we understand crowdfunding. I mean, there's crowdfunding in terms of insurance now, there's crowdfunding in terms of buying shares, etc. And younger people our age, are saying, I want to grow wealth. And I know that I can't do it on my own. How then do we, Zinga, Sisa, and Amanda, and whoever, come together and buy, say, a property? How do we then buy shares, for instance? And people are waking up to the longevity of stokvels and not just saying it is a vehicle to cash out at the end of the year. Mm-hmm.
How then do stokvels, South Africans are notorious apparently for not saving, but we can also see that there is a saving culture for temporary things perhaps. Yeah. How then do you take the fact that people are saving in stokvels across the age groups and transfer that to building a savings culture, building a culture of longevity like you've just spoken about?
So I think in terms of just educating individuals and educating consumers around saving and the best practice of leaving your money in a certain account or moving it from a general savings account into an investment account is one of the things that we want to do, and we do as a brand, to be money experts who do good, trying to educate our customers to say, this is how to grow your money. This is how you further grow your money in terms of investments. Leave your money for X amount of time and not just for until December. So it's an ongoing conversation with the consumer. It's an ongoing conversation to kind of change the behavior. And you're very right when you say that we're notorious for not saving, but we're notorious for not saving in formal sectors. South Africans save. And they save for key things. And unfortunately, majority of South Africans will fall within our lower kind of bands, and we call that the entry-level banking market within our consumer banking segment. However, they contribute over 65% of the main banked market. So it means that they are what's the word I'm looking for? They are kind of coming into contact with formal institutions. But then how do we as banks do good and educate them around how to use your money better, how to make your money work for you, and what returns that you can get?
Sisa Cikido from Nedbank, thanks so much for your time on SABC News discussing stokvels and savings. Time for a short break. When we come back, I'll have your international business news for you. Do stay with us.